all you good-looking people. What's going on there?
Hey.
How are you, Friday?
Hey, Yanki and the Brit show.
Nice to see you guys, man.
Deborah that holds the tits.
Deborah's having sex. Check her out.
She's deleted it. She's fast on that delete button. But anyway, I'll tell you. She said she was sexing, so she can't talk. It's a good job I posted it on Facebook. Beat your ass to it this time, Deborah. I'm fast on that little screen snap button.
I saw that. I'm sexing. It's like, oh, baby. Hope Rebecca's not there. Jesus criminy, that's insane. Well, hello, everybody. Hi, Uncle Larry.
Yes,
what's going on?
Mr. Triple L.
Uncle Larry
is in the chat room.
Uncle Larry and Aunt Sandy.
Yes, Crankiness herself
Ted Burt
is in our chat room.
I'll come up with a new name today for myself. I'm the Cranky Yankee.
I've told you earlier, husband, you didn't make that shit up.
No.
You've had that name for a long time.
Sandy says, I got your crank.
Mr. Chico is in our chat room, and he's had a few requests tonight. And who else has had requests? Mr. Ted Burt has had requests too.
I think Deborah's having all kinds of friggin' issues. That game out wrong. That game out wrong.
When hasn't she got
Do you ever
issues?
think of using the keys to type on that thing instead of talking into it? Maybe it's the language you're speaking.
Maybe she got.
Oh, she is typing. See, I use voice to text. I don't know how anybody can sit there and push all those stupid little buttons you can't see. My fingers are big. I push 6 buttons at a time.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
You know, I use the voice to text, and if you...
Randy only has to pick up the phone, and he's already opened up Spreaker, text messaging, the email, Google.
I've spent $5,000 on a brand new car I didn't even want. It's crazy. You know, but yeah, I use the talk to text, and it works great. But you have to teach yourself how to speak into it. When you use talk to text, you have to be very clear and use all of your syllables, and it will work. But people don't want to, I don't know.
He said syllables.
Syllables. If you use them all, it works great. There's Shannon. Hey, what's up?
Shannon the Bungholios are in our chat room right
Shannon's
now.
got a shining bunghole? Is that what you said? Watch it glow.
I'm not quite so sure about that one.
Okay, the shiny bunghole's here.
What is on her picture? Click on her picture. You've
Who's
got
that?
a bigger screen than me.
What we got here then? Life rolls on. Yes, it does. Boy, that's for sure. You got that one right. It rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Hey, don't forget we got our guest tonight.
Yes.
Oh, Shitinsky. I got to change that, too, while you're talking about who our guest is.
We have Boomlights on our show at the top of the hour, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're going to be joining us. And I have it on good authority that the drummer in their band is quite a crazy lad.
Oh, is that right, then?
Apparently, he has a similar sense of humour to
Good.
me. He's going to be part of the bloody Barmy Army.
Well, I'm changing the picture right now, taking Derek Andrew down. Thank you, Derek, for giving us a great show, man. Good music, too. And there's one up there for the Boomlights now. So
Look
if
at
you
Sandy.
refresh your page, you will see the new picture.
Hey, psst, look at Sandy. She's changed her name to Kinky Trucker.
A kinky trucker. Oh, Jesus God. Shannon did. I thought you said Sandy.
I did. I said Sandy.
Oh, you did. Oh, see right here?
See, look.
See right there? I read it like that.
Yeah.
I thought that
and
was
there's-
Shannon. That's Sandy saying hi to Shannon.
There's a picture of Sandy, and there's there's the picture of a husband in the blue thing.
Now, why the hell does Shannon have a fat cat on there now?
Is that Caterpillar? I think you need to put the cat on a lead and take it for a walk. It's getting fat like me.
Can't you guys make up your mind?
Everybody's changing all the pictures. Well, look at Larry. Larry's there with his aeroplane. Is that a picture of Larry? Click on it. Come on.
No, that's not. That might be Larry standing in front of the plane, but it's too small to tell.
There's a Larry plane, if ever I saw one. Anyway, what do we have lined up tune-wise?
We got the Boomlights right here then. They're
Yes,
coming
we
on
do.
at 8 o'clock, are they?
Yes.
Okay. Now, they're an indie rock alternative. Good music. I think you'll like it. Mellow, nothing cranky and loud and nasty and blah, blah, blah. So you should enjoy that because that's my cat. Well, all right then. I guess that answers my question, doesn't it? And also, don't forget, sometime within the next hour or two, you'll get your chance to win a Yankee and the Brit clock.
Yes, you will.
So just, keep your ears to the radio and Pay attention to things, and we'll go from there. But that's all we're going to say about that. In the meantime, we got lots of music, lots of requests. Let's see. Let's start out. Who asked for the Alan Parsons Project? Do you remember?
That was Ted Burt.
All right. Let's get on with that then, shall we?
Rock and roll so cool. You should probably wear a helmet.
The best in Texas, RTM Radio.
Rolling on a Friday night. Got a special guest tonight, the Boomlights. Got to check them guys out.
Yeah, they are coming on at the top of the hour.
Yes, they are. Going to be pretty cool. Hi, Rachel. I see you're sneaking around there.
Our beautiful wake-up queen is in our chat room.
And what else we got going on here? Everybody's in here just hanging out, having a good time. Gotta love a Friday night. That's right.
We've not bitched at each other once yet.
That
says we've not bitched at each other once yet.
No, I haven't had time. Trying to get my shit together.
Well, pull that faggot and get on a cool tune.
I should have known it wouldn't be long.
That last tune was for Ted Burt in the chat room.
See that, Rachel? I got my own beauty queen over here. Rah, 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 rah. Isn't that a beautiful thing? All right, by request, Journey, and Can't Help It, right here with Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Also, don't forget here, sometime after Boomlights is here, get your chance to win a RTM
Yanki
radio clock. Yanki and the Brit. Ooh, them ginger snaps. Wow, that's a throat burner.
They are so nice.
Good.
I didn't even know they existed over here.
That's why I don't buy those things. Oh. Easy there, Rover. Oh, my God. That's why I don't buy them nasty fucking things. Anyways, hey, how are you? What's going on out there?
Joe the Ho is in the chat room and is asking who thinks that Kinky Trucker should host a show on the Hillbilly Express on the 8th of February.
Only if you let her wear sandals to the show.
Flip-flops. She has to wear flip-flops.
If you don't let her wear flip-flops, forget it.
She ain't going anywhere.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't go either.
Let me tell
Comfortable
you.
dress or nothing. That's all there is to it.
Oh, Larry, they're just amazing. I was so excited when I saw them in the show.
Here, Larry, catch. I got a couple here I can't chew because they're like friggin' rocks over here.
Oh, they're just amazing.
They burn the back of my throat.
Oh. And you can dip them about 20 times in your cup of tea, and they don't break.
Sandy, you're such a spoil sport. Get over and host that show and have some fun. Add a little something to your life. All right, then. Now I'm done chewing on cookies and dicking around over here. Got the songs loaded up. Why do I have such a hard time with that? Boomlights coming up here at 8 o'clock. At 7:45, we got 3 of their tunes we're going to play before they get here. So stay tuned for that.
Just after they have gone, we're going to play a little something, and you get the chance to win yourself an RTM radio
Yes,
clock.
well, we're not going to play it, but just pay attention to what goes on during the show, and we're going to ask you a question, and the first caller will get to win the RTM Radio Network clock.
So, Sandy Fisher, pay attention in class.
Because you never know what it's going to be, and we'll see if anybody gets it or not. In the meantime, let's move on over here. Let's see, what are we doing now? By request, Shout and Tears for Fears.
Joe, I know how to get Sandy Fisher on your show on the 8th of February. Okay? Watch this space. There is a way to get her on your show. Watch this space.
Watch this space.
As in...
Woo! Yanki and Brit and the RTM Radio Network. Special guest tonight, Boomlights, are going to be with us here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, I got a couple tunes for you I'd like to play, so maybe you want to stay tuned and check out what's going on. I'd like to tell you a little bit about these guys, but I don't have it available because I'm an idiot. I'm way out of whack with all this shit. Said I'm trying to, is this it right here? I'm trying to find the information real quick. I don't want to listen. I want more information. Who are these guys? Band. Here's the band. They're based out of Nashville. Boomlights are a 4-piece indie rock outfit combining late-night desire with next-day hangovers. How's that for a combination? We've been compared to a picture of Bloody Mary or the bastard love child of everything wrong and right about coin collecting. That's quite an explanation. Vocals and guitar is Tony Compton. Lead guitar is Alexander Jones. Bass is Derek Jones. And drums is Adam Puffer. And we have it that the drummer is quite a comedian.
Yes,
so
we are.
We'll have to give that a listen and see what we can find out. That's the short on the story. Let's go over here and have a bite of some of their music. And This is the Boomlights. Behave like animals. And, chit-chatting with the Boomlight guys here. We're going to give you a chance to win yourself an RTM radio clock, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let me get things squared up over here, and we'll get... Hey, all right then, jolly good, yada. Yanki and the Brit here in the RTM Radio Network. Friday night, rock and roll night, of course, and we got a group of gentlemen over here called the Boomlights. Hello, guys, what's going on?
How's it going?
Better now that you're here.
Hey, what's so did you sort your telephone signal out? Did you stand on your left leg and hold your hand up in the air?
Yeah, I think it was that tinfoil cap I put on. It finally made all the difference in the world.
We're trying to make a human tower right now just to really boost it.
Oh, you guys are the best. So tell us who you are.
Adam Puff, drums.
This is Tony, vocals. I'm Alex, I play guitar.
Derek, I play bass.
And these are the Boomlights, everybody. So what songs did we just play just now?
We just played 3 songs from the Boomlights. One was Visitor, Disconnect, and I'm cheating here. Behave like
your animals.
Animals, that's
yes,
it.
Yes. Tell us about that song, Behave Like Your Animals.
It's actually, it's kind of a throwaway title. It was the song I wrote about an ex-girlfriend of mine that wasn't putting out. And it was just kind of one of those things, like throw me a bone,
Is that where the animal part comes in?
Yeah, let's act like animals. Let's mix it up.
So that didn't work out so well, I take it.
Sometimes you just have to wrinkle the sheets in life, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Where are you guys? What part of the country are you in?
We are in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. I got a couple buddies with a good band, a couple different bands over there. Are all of you all from the Nashville area, or are you from other parts of the country?
We're actually all transplants. I'm from Atlanta. Alex and Derek are brothers. They're from Delaware. And Adam is from Houston.
A Texan. Now that I can live with.
So how did you guys all hook up together?
Christian mingle. No, it was, these guys have been playing together for a good while. I moved to town in May of 2015. I didn't have anything going, and just out of curiosity, I was perusing Craigslist, the music section, and I saw an ad for this band. It was a well-written ad. It was very direct, and I started listening to the music, and I just thought, I have to be in this band, and called them up. We arranged to play, and it's been going ever since.
So have all you guys, you've been in music like basically all your lives? Have you played in other bands?
I've played in a couple other bands back in Atlanta. I don't know. I know Adam did some solo stuff back in Houston. Derek and Alex were actually had their own band when I met them, and we just eventually started playing music together.
We became neighbors. Derek and I lived in the same place, kind of holding it down as like a music recording place at the time. And Tony moved in across the street, and one day he just came over, and that's when we figured, he was listening to some of our music at the time. And then we found out how great he was as a singer, and it just made complete sense, that one of us should not be singing, and we should have Tony singing, to say the least.
And Adam is the drummer, right?
That's right, yes.
And Tony does the guitar.
And sings like an angel, or like a girl, if that listener has anything on it.
Like a little bitch?
Well, he's our little bitch, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's it. And what's Alex do?
Well, he asked him to squeal like a pig.
All right. I was just trying to get an idea of who you guys, what instruments you guys play again, and what you do. And Derek does what? I'm afraid to ask, but I'll ask anyways. What does Derek do?
Well, he is the resident Tinder champion and bass player of the band.
He's a dog champion.
He's a bass player. Since when does a bass
Tinder,
player sound
Tinder,
like...
you know, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, no wonder. Who's the one that had the problems with the girl?
Well, it wasn't me. I'm married.
Well, you have lots of problems.
Every day, really. Just, every day that ends in Y, really, is a problem.
Since when does being married have anything to do with it?
I was going to say, as soon as you say I do, you've got problems.
You guys play rock and roll and you're married? What's the matter?
Hey, nothing can stop my ability to rock, man. I mean, it just oozes out of me. What can I say?
All right. Just testing you. Okay, Adam's the drummer. I wanted to ask Adam, how long you been drumming? When did you start? Like when you were like a little kid, or is this something you picked up naturally, or how's that work?
Well, I started when I was 6 years old. I'm 35 now, so been playing close to 30 years now. Started playing in bands when I was 13 and never looked back. I started taking lessons when I was 6, started playing in bands when I was 13, and just kind of did that no matter where I was or what I was doing in my professional life. And in 2015, I decided to really just throw caution to the wind and do it professionally. So in addition to this band, my day job is essentially playing downtown in Nashville on Broadway. And so I'm kind of make a living playing country tunes and then, do this as well. And this year we're really into making some big moves.
So what's in your heart, country or rock?
I think music's in my heart. I really don't.
Wrong answer.
I really don't.
Oh, it's going to be a long.
You meant rock.
Going to be a long night for you.
That's the reason I asked.
You guys trying to make me squeal like a pig now. No, it's. I love music, but I love these guys. I love what we do, and I came here to make something big happen, and I believe we can. So, stay tuned.
Well, you guys sound awesome. What makes you do this type of music? I mean, why the mellower sort of rock? I can hear some of your influences. Tell me who some of them are. Let me see if I'm even on the right track.
We listen to a lot of, Radiohead's definitely a newer influence. Newer bands, kind of like Cold War Kids is definitely one of them. But I think a lot of time we reference Pixies, Zeppelin's definitely in there for me personally. U2 definitely, their brand of stadium rock we find fascinating. It's honestly, it's a lot. I mean, I'm sure everyone says it, but it's a lot of different music. But those are like the big ones I would say off the top of my head for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I like it. I think it's very nice. It's great music to whether you're working or just chilling or whatever. It's got a good beat, very soothing, soulful kind of stuff. You guys really pull it together pretty nice. It sounds great. Kelly Lee Phillips, of course, has joined us in the chat here. You guys got any upcoming shows? Is her question?
Yeah, that's what we say when we see a name come in the chat. We go, uh-oh.
I think she's checking up on you guys. She wants to know if you have any upcoming shows.
Right now, we don't. We're really focused on recording some new material we're working on. We just actually, ironically enough, had several meetings with some producers locally, and we're looking to kick off some recording here in the coming weeks to get out as soon as possible. And once we get the recording stuff done, we're going to focus on shows probably the second half of the year.
Any particular place, or are you just going to start out around Nashville, or are you going wherever it takes you?
We'd like to tour. We'll probably do a CD release party in Nashville for sure, and then we've been in talks with our manager about doing something. Hopefully, maybe midsummer, doing a small tour around the southeast, more than likely.
Now, of course, like anybody else, you're more than welcome to stop by here and see us. You ever get to Texas? We're in North Texas, up north of Dallas. You ever come around this way, man? Let us know, because we'd love to have you over here.
Just invite all the riffraff.
That's right.
I'll be on my way down to see my parents, so it's all good.
Yeah, we are the riffraff. So, and Tony is the singer. Is that what I heard? Right.
That's it.
So where did you, how old were you when you started singing? What'd you start out with? Were you singing things around the house or country, church music?
It probably started with the wheels on the bus go round
Shut
and
up.
round.
Well, Barry Manilow for him.
Definitely. I did a little bit of choir when I was in elementary school, and then really didn't do anything with music for about 4 or 5 years, probably until I was a freshman in high school, and just started covering different songs, playing different. The Beatles was a big influence for me. It's probably one of the first songs I ever learned to play. The Beatles, CCR. Stuff like that when I was really young, and then got really into Nirvana and the Deftones, and just started doing it for fun. It was one of those things where I was really good at mimicking other singers, and then one day the guy I was playing with was like, why don't you actually try singing, and then it just kind of went from there.
So you tried singing like a little bitch, and everything was okay then?
He was getting all the bitches.
That's it.
Bravo! Well done, old chap.
As for your songs, do you write your own songs? Do you write your own music?
We do, yes. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much all done in house for us. It starts out with usually a couple chords. Tony will have a couple chords. I'll have a couple chords on guitar, and we'll ping pong them off each other. And pretty much sometimes it develops in a short amount of time. Sometimes it might take a week or two, to see if we want to keep it. But it's kind of a process of just always writing and then seeing what actually kind of rises to the top and what you want to keep playing, and whatever survives, what little arguments we may or may not have behind the scenes, I suppose.
Where do you get your inspiration for some of these songs?
Ex-girlfriends, he told
Oh,
me.
besides the ex-girlfriend. She's not banging him anymore, so she's of no use.
He's thinking about her regret over that.
There could be a whole album right there.
She's not worth the whole album. Lucky she got a song. Yeah. But no, it's different things. Some stuff is strictly autobiographical. Other things I pull from stuff I observe and may throw in my own little personal things in there. But it's just different stuff. It really just depends. For the song "Take It or Leave Me," which isn't on the EP, but it was one of the first songs he wrote, and it was one of the first things that I actually wrote that didn't really have any of me personally in it, and it was just about this guy that I observed in life, and it just kind of took off from there. And so, like I said, it just really depends. I guess depends on how drunk I am when I start writing. If I can read my handwriting the next day, so.
What is this song, Disconnect? What's that all about?
That's what we'll be doing from this interview in a moment. Okay.
Good answer.
That song's it's kind of my own personal take on organized religion, I guess. Kind of my relationship or lack of relationship with God, I guess.
All right.
So there's a couple of lines that poke fun of TV evangelists, that kind of thing.
Do you guys have the lyrics for your songs posted anywhere?
They are available on. We have a Bandcamp. I think it's http www.boomlights.bandcamp, and on there, that's like one of the sites that asks for the lyrics. So they are up on that site, but that might be the only place you can find them at the moment.
Yeah, when a new group.
We like to be mysterious.
Well, I like to get the lyrics and actually read and see what the songs are about, because a song that has some depth and a story, that's the kind of, I grew up with that kind of stuff, the old classic rock that actually made some sense. So it's nice to be able to find the lyrics and actually see what you guys are saying sometimes. And at my age, with my hearing like it is, due to people screaming and yelling in my earphones all the time, it's hard to understand a lot of things.
They don't want to know about your sex life, do you?
Shut up, you.
Well, they say the seeing goes as well, so we'll make sure to post them in Braille.
Please. I have a Braille. My computer works in Braille. My screen does. So, yeah, please do that for me.
Have you got it out there in cranky old twat mode?
That'll be on other websites.
Pig?
What the hell was that?
Have you guys got a pig over there?
He's having some guttural problems, apparently.
Someone just farted out of their mouth. I'm not sure who it was.
As long as it's not that girlfriend coming in there.
Farting out of the mouth.
Oh, you got the Brit laughing now. She's a fartsy kind of girl over here.
Gosh, yes, she is. Now then, Kelly in the chat room wants to know, how can everyone purchase your music?
Actually, it is for free on our Bandcamp. It's available on Spotify. It is available on Apple Music or iTunes. I mean, you can pay for it there. Honestly, the Bandcamp, though, is probably the best way to go. You can download it for free on any kind of, you can get it on a .wave, .flac, MP3, M4A, I think, just anywhere on there. But yeah, if you feel so inclined, it's definitely on iTunes right now.
And we encourage anyone who does download it, if for free, if at a minimum, please follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, Spotify, Facebook, all of that stuff. We'd really appreciate it. And we promise a lot of new content in addition to it.
So we're looking at your photo on Facebook, the big cover photo on your page. Who's the one with the crazy hair? And
You talking about my long hair, Derek?
And the Hawaii shirt.
Oh, that's probably me.
That's not a Hawaii shirt. That's a blouse, by the way. We told him not to wear it, but, can't separate a man from his blouse.
I can
House
see
was magnificent.
I could see it buttons on the opposite side.
I thought only ladies wear blouses.
It was $3 at Goodwill. I could not pass that up. I just pretend like I got out of the men's section at the moment.
He looks so gorgeous.
You should try shopping at Sally's, actually. You'll love Sally's. Let me tell you, they've got some of the best clothes over there.
Will they fit me in the fitting room or anything? I got a weird body type, to be honest with you.
Oh, believe me, pretty boy, they'll fit you anywhere. There's just the style at Sally's is amazing. If you haven't been to the Salvation Army, then please go. Sally's is the best. Who's the guy over there with the hat on? It's got an N or a W or something on his hat?
That would be me, the drummer, Adam. That's the Nashville Sounds.
I see you got that. I see you got that shit-eating grin on your face. You must have just dumped your girl then.
Well, someone has to maintain the sense of humor around here. It might as well be me.
I see. Well done,
making us laugh in between photos, and we're all trying to hold it back.
Yeah.
And who's the gentleman sitting upright like a Greek statue at the gates of hell there?
Like one of those lions, like that.
He's got the funky little shirt pocket on his
The
teeth.
main?
No, that's Derek. That's me. That's Derek. I'm in the other back corner.
Who is that?
He wins the band award for best hair.
He doesn't have any. I mean, it blends right in with the background.
I thought the one with the crazy hair was the guy in the girl shirt.
Yeah, you don't
They
feel
both
the
said
hair.
Albert Einstein look.
Kelly says that's Puff Daddy.
And who's that way over there with a tattoo on his right bicep?
That's me, Tony.
All right, we got you pretty much figured out over here. And who's this Derek guy? He's not in the picture, huh?
No, I'm the one sitting upright.
Derek's sitting upright.
Now, see, you told me he wasn't there, and he is
Yeah,
there.
he's got the
I told you
beard.
he
Right in
was.
the pocket.
I was sure you
The
said
pocket.
Derek was at work.
There's
yeah, the
four,
pocket.
look,
said.
4 names. Watch this now. This is an American. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. 4 guys in the picture. See how that works over here in America? We count by numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you guys didn't say Derek was at work and not on the call. Okay, I was hearing things.
He
I'm
popped in
still on
somewhere.
the call, though. I can juggle work and playing. I'm
Oh, all
not going to
right.
miss out on an opportunity like this.
And he's on Tinder right now, too.
Tinder. Go get him on Tinder, ladies.
You're not.
It's going down. He's on Tinder.
Newly single, by the way.
Scary.
Not anymore.
I was just about to ask Tony, what are you going to sing for
Well,
us
you know.
tonight?
You want to, man?
What am I singing? I didn't know I was singing. What do you guys want to hear?
Come on, do something a cappella.
Come on, sing us something.
All right.
Adam, start tapping your fingers like your drums.
How about some Roy Orbison?
Go on then.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, I'll do my best for Orbison. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. But then I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Oh, you wished me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you. Yeah?
Beautiful. Absolutely. Nice.
Thank you.
Man, I'm wet. Damn, that's awesome.
Ooh, take a bow.
Well.
So where do you see yourselves in 5 years, apart from being just as crazy?
Obviously, in my mansion, surrounded by about, 10 to 15 babes divorced.
He's going to be divorced.
Totally living like a rock star, of course. Tony, what do you think?
Driving a new car.
Living in his mansion.
Not bartending anymore. Mansion would be nice.
No, living in his mansion with his women.
Right. Oh, I don't know where this guy's been. Fuck that.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, right.
Alex,
then.
where do you see yourself, brother?
In the mountains, yeah. I'm trying to get away from these guys. So.
He's going to be the next Ted Kaczynski. It's very sad for him. Let us all pray right now.
We're also trying to process the inauguration today.
Yeah, how's that working for you?
It's not as well as could be expected,
I didn't think about it. I was too busy working, talking, trying to make this band happen.
Well, it seems like you're doing good so far.
Yeah, every day just try to do something.
Somebody just drive their four-wheel drive truck through your room.
Hey guys, I will ask you the most important question of the evening, seeing as my husband is slacking. Seriously, he normally wants to know what kind of truck you drive.
That was my next question. Anybody got a four-wheel drive truck?
I drive a Ford F-150 Lariat 4x4.
Hero!
So, yes,
Hero!
Being from Texas, you have to, man.
Hero!
Yeah.
There's a god right there for you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. From Texas. You think I'm driving a Honda? Get the hell out of here.
As long as nobody's driving a Tundra, you're all right.
No, man. Tundra's ugly as hell. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. And if that offends any of your listeners, good. They deserve it.
I'm right there with you. I'll delete them.
Yeah, please do.
That's awesome. Let's see. What else we got for these guys? Already, one of you's married. The rest of you guys are all single?
Yeah, they were smart.
Oh, boy. You got to go home tonight. Oh, you are home. That's even worse.
She knows I'm joking. Honestly, she has to put up with a lot. She lets me do everything I've wanted to do, and it takes a strong woman to let a man do that. So, in all seriousness, she's the greatest ever, my wife. Anyways,
beautiful.
I'll let these guys talk.
That's beautiful. Kelly.
Yeah, Tony and I are kind of taken at the moment, but Derek is freshly single. I cannot reiterate that enough. Freshly single.
Long flowing ass, unboxing beach.
Freshly shaven, beautiful 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, he's got the double working. Looks like a supermodel, ladies.
And he's pretty well hung. No experience.
Is that Chinese? Well hung.
He's only 3 inches from the ground.
I hope not all of that is stubble.
Me, on the other hand, I'm a grower, not a shower.
He's like a microphone, really.
Yeah, yeah, right. Kelly Lee says your truck is super nice. I hate to ask, but has she been inside of it? Does she know something we don't?
She was sliding around in it like an air hockey table. It was crazy for her.
Score!
We're going to take the phone away from him now.
Suddenly got quiet over there.
We
Look, we already had to take his Facebook and Instagram privileges away. He's on lockdown. He's strictly confined to Twitter. That's all he's allowed on. Fingers crossed with that one, by the way.
Oh.
Kelly says she's kicking your ass. She said, off with his head.
She knows I like that kind of stuff, so I'll be right at home.
Okay. Well, that leaves me at a loss, too, now. What the hell do I say? How can you top that?
What else can be said, really?
Well, anything else you want to harass them with? Otherwise, I'm going to hit them up with those 10 questions.
Hit him.
Does that mean go ahead? Is that what you're saying?
Ahead, yeah.
All right, then. You guys can take turns answering these if you like. I got 10 questions for you, and then we'll let you guys go because you're awesome as hell, man. We love having you around here.
Unless there's anything that you'd like to tell us about, anything up and coming, please do pipe up.
Yeah, just really keep your ear to the ground. We should have new songs out by hopefully, ideally mid-March, you know what I mean? So if you want to keep track of us, yeah, you can find us on any of the big social media sites for sure. And, yeah, definitely new stuff coming soon. Definitely keep getting better. So it'll be good.
Are you playing any gigs around Nashville at all now, or is that waiting too?
Yeah, we're going to be waiting on that. Unless something comes up that we really can't turn down, we're going to focus really on just getting new material out there.
All right. Well, let me hit you guys up with these 10 questions. Like I say, you can take turns answer them, or just one of you can answer them. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. But question number one,
Okay.
to whoever wants to answer, what's your favorite word?
Fuck.
Oh, God.
All right. Question number two, what's your least favorite word?
No.
I thought your least favourite was wife.
I love my wife. She knows it. I love my wife to death.
Okay, let's
Said no one ever.
let's do it this way. I'll pick a name and you can answer. Adam, what turns you on?
Yes. Women dancing.
All right. Tony, what turns you off?
Feet.
Did you say feet?
Did you say feet or heat?
Yes, he did. Some big, calloused, toenailed feet.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
Is that the same girl he dumped?
Yeah, she just didn't see the nails on her, man. Never trimmed them. Had some bunions.
It's like a freedom. She wore toe socks, too, which is fucking weird.
Oh, baby.
It looked like some black clothes.
I heard that bunions go great on toast.
Oh.
With a bit of Miracle Whip.
Sounds yummy. Oh, you got to get that country crust.
Yes.
Honestly, it sounds like the buffet from hell.
I forgot where the hell that was now. Alex, what sound do you love?
Sorry, what was that?
What sound do you love?
What sound do you love?
Oh, train lists I've been right by train tracks, so I'm just not used to it. It's actually one of my favorite sounds, yeah.
All right, Derek. Derek's still with us, right?
Yeah.
What sound do you hate?
Ooh. I'd say nothing is more irritating than a high-pitched scratching sound. I just can't take that.
Like fingernails on a blackboard, is that it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Adam, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
I should have known that. Let's see. Alex, what profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
You know those people at Lowe's? This is completely serious. First of all, I'm colorblind, but I've always envied the people at Lowe's that they mix up the paints. I think that's like the most badass job in the world. Because you could probably show a bake, you know what I mean? You just type in colors, make some dope-ass paint, and figure out any color you want, you know what I mean, with the stuff you mess up on purpose. And then people just come up to you all the time. I mean, it sounds dope. I don't know.
We set our standards very low in this band.
So every color would be black.
Sounds
Realistic.
like it's your ideal job.
Let's see.
I can do it all day long.
Adam, what profession would you not like to do?
Sewage treatment plant operator. That's just. I played baseball near a sewage treatment plant when I was younger, and just the thought of having to work in that every single day. No,
I think that'd be a shit job right there.
It'd be real shitty too, man.
Mike Rowe wouldn't do that.
Okay, Derek, here's one for you. Last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You guys may fun.
I think we're mutual fans.
Say again.
Perfect response.
You broke up then. You're obviously standing on 2 feet. Stand back on 1 foot and put your arm back up in the air. What would you like to hear God say when you enter at the pearly gates?
I would love to hear him say that you guys made some amazing music.
Ah, good choice. Good answer. You just saved the show. You guys are all right.
Thank you.
You get down here to Texas. Make sure you look us up, man. Come on down here. We'll put you on the air live with us so we can have some serious discussions.
Hey, man, we'd love to do it. Thank you for having us on. We really do appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I said I don't think these guys are capable of serious discussions.
No, not really. That's boring. We're not trying to bore your listeners.
I doubt if you've done that. Not with this crazy bunch. All right. Well, it's great, guys, man. Whatever you're doing the rest of the night, go out and have some fun and be careful and enjoy yourselves and keep kicking out them great tunes. And when you get some more tunes, send them over our way or have Kelly hook us up, whatever it takes.
You'll be one of the first, man. Thanks a lot for the time. We really do appreciate it. And Lisa, I love you very much.
All right, man. Thank you guys a million times over, and we'll see you somewhere down the road. Appreciate it. You guys take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Take
Yep.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shout, Tears for Fears. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network on a Friday night. Thank you, Boomlights. You guys are great, man. I love a great bunch like that. Kelly has yet to let us down with some of the greatest groups we've
I
ever
know.
interviewed,
She
man.
is just the breastest.
I know. I
ever.
love it. And when you tell them off air that, hey, it's the internet, you can say what you want. Boy, stand back.
Yes.
The shit will roll. Gotta love it, man. You guys are all right.
Yes, thank you, Adam, Tony, Alex, and Derek. You guys are just the best.
Yeah, gotta love it. And thank you, Kelly Lee Phillips, for helping us out, too, man. Nice of you to send those people over our way. Gotta love it. Here we go. One by request. Boobs, I believe, for Deborah.
By the Brit.
And don't forget here, coming up very quickly, your chance to win an RTM radio clock with the Yankee and the Brit.
Keep your ears to the...
You gotta have boobs if you want to impress tycoons and boobs. You need boobs to fill out a sweater. You need 2, but 3 might be better. That's 1 in the back for dancing. Do, 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 do. You gotta be stacked. Hey, you gotta be grouped, individually packed. For with boobs you can start a romance off. Make a man stand right up and take his hat off. I know it doesn't rhyme, Ducky, but it does keep me legitimate. To make a bowl for the earth and the mother. Even a cow has to show her udders. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Some push 'em up, and some stick 'em out, and some keep them flapping in the breeze. Some tie them down, because if they don't, they would hang down to their knees. Just you tease you. Gotta have boobies if you want men to offer diamonds and rubies. Why, even a tennis player would knock his balls out over the net for a chick who fills each cup until she falls out. Big, small, or medium, or oversized. They've all got that flavor and it's homogenized. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Now some have enough, and some have too much, and some like me could stand a whole lot more. Some are like watermelons, and some are like grapes, and some are like knocks upon the door. What's your score? You gotta be filled. 2 fried eggs will never grab him like grapefruits will, and they're both breakfast foods. But listen, girls, don't try to fool your lover. Remember, he can go to Gertrude if he wants rubber. Some men are like men, and some are behind men. But if he's a boobsman, even a blind man will find him. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. You think it's easy to write songs like this? Lots of research. Just think if all us girls have boobies with fluorination, we could take the cavities out of the whole damn nation. A nibble a day keeps the dentist away. Out cockers like big knockers. This goes over great in Derby. You've gotta have boobs or be kind to your flat-chested friends. Tomorrow she may be bigger than you are. You start out with A cup and wind up with E cup. Silicone's a girl's best friend.
Yankee and the Brit, yes, sir. Rock and Roll Friday night. Got it all going on over here, 8:48. Thanks again to the Boomlights and Kelly Lee Phillips for hooking us up with those guys. What are you giggling about now?
Kelly
over
says,
there?
I got boobs. Oh, I'm telling you. You know, mine are like down to my knees.
That might be why she was sliding all over that truck seat, because they'd go one way and they'd pull her over there, and then they'd go the other way and they'd pull her back over the other way.
That's how it happens when you got big tits, I tell you. No controlling them.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't have any problem controlling them. Come here, you.
Like I say, they make great earmuffs, and if it's not cold, then you might as well be a domestic goddess and sweep the floor with them while you walk.
Okay then. No sense of letting them go to waste.
No point
Well,
at
you
all.
need to get up here and start walking around this shop.
I know.
And you're going to have to change your top every 2 seconds because this freaking place is filthy over
That's
here.
how I get bacon in my bra, because, I scoop them back up in my bra and, anything off the floor gets in there.
That's how you get all those.
And then I'm like, oh, super.
That's why when I roll over at night and try to play with your breasts, it's like rubbing my fingers across sandpaper. That's what it is. I wondered what all that. Oh, I'm not touching that again. Don't choke on the crumbs, dear.
Excuse me.
All righty, the next caller at 903-487-9626 gets their chance to win the Yankee and the Brit clock. Here's all you got to do. That little promo we've been playing with the Yankee and the Brit, got to tell us what that music is and what it's from. You let us know what that is and get yourself a clock. We're not going to play it again. You had your chance. Should have been listening.
Yes, we played it about 4 times tonight.
So anyways, if you can tell us what that music is or what show it's from, you get yourself a clock. Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio
Did
Network.
you get a clock or a cock?
Clock.
Clock.
You're the only one that
okay.
gets the cock around
Yes,
here.
you could hear Space Lord,
Now
Mr.
shut
Robert.
up. Monster Magnet and Space Lord by request from Robert in the chat room right here with Random Man and Donna.
Wait,
What do we got going on here then?
We have a caller. Oh, look, she's put the bloody phone down.
All right then, onward with the
All right,
music.
Don't forget that caller.
That's right. Next caller, you got about 45 seconds left. 903-48.
In your pocket for the last 100 days. When I don't get my bath, I take it.
Lynyrd Skynyrd and Simple Man with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network. Yeah, feeling great, man. Friday night, why wouldn't I?
You know what? There are so many great Lynyrd Skynyrd songs. I mean, when you think of 30 years, You know,
Oh, no
there's
shit,
so many
man.
great ones.
They're everywhere.
You chose to come and tell us on our show.
They're the
Thank you
coolest.
so much for coming. You guys got to keep going with us. Give us the power.
All right. Good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It
See you
talks
later.
more than Joe.
Shut up!
I like Bubbles on More Than Joe and the UTA
I
live.
guess he should have his own
put
radio
together.
show.
Speaking of which, where are the UTA live?
I don't know,
guys
but just
tonight?
like that fucking Obama, how many goddamn times do you have to say fucking goodbye? The Obama's last speech. The Obama's last speech. The First Lady's last speech. Obama and the First Lady say goodbye. Okay, you're done. Go to fuck home, man. Your job is over. Beat it. My God, they're fucking crazy. That's tomorrow night, Deborah. Well, I'm going to have to whoop that woman into shape.
I know.
All righty. Okay, moving right along over here. China Grove. But in the meantime, hey, 903-487-9626. Give us a call if you know what the music was from that little promo we got there. You got about 1 minute or so to do it, minute and a half max, and that's it. So if you know what it is, give us a call. Get yourself an RTM radio clock.
Shut up. 903-487-9...
Golden Earring and Radar Love on the RTM Radio Network. Random Man and Donna over here on a rockin' Friday night, baby.
Rocking out with our
Hey, if you know what that
cocks
theme
out.
music is, time to give us a call, 903-487-9626. Get that giveaway, man. Got an RTM Radio Network clock. If you know what that music is, give us a call. You got about a minute and a half max to give us a call and see if you can tell us what that theme tune is. If you're up to date on the world, you'll know what it is. Yanki and the Brit, doing it all up right on a Friday night. 903-487-9626. That's
903-487-9626. And Randy just gave you a bit of a clue there.
yes. Well, it's a theme song to a show. You know where the show is. I don't know. You got to figure that out. But let us know. This is your last chance. You got about
maybe another dimension.
yeah, in your brain.
There's a little clue.
We got you got about 6 minutes to give us a call if you know what it is. Led Zeppelin, Nobody's Fault But Mine. Yankee and the Brit.
Make your mind up. You said they had 45 seconds earlier.
That was then. This is now. Till the song's over.
By the time this song
Will you
is
stop
over-
picking on me tonight? I've had enough of fucking people. It's the Rockiest of Rock with the Yankee and the Brit. Thanks again to the Boomlights, too. Pretty cool bunch of real music. Nobody won that prize. Nobody got that RTM Radio Network clock. Here's the music one more time, and then we'll tell you what Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network, the Rockiest of Rock, of course. We had the Boomlights on tonight. That is the theme song from...
Stranger Things.
If you're a Netflix fan, you'll know that that's the theme music from Stranger Things when the show opens.
The little clue that I gave out earlier was it may be from another dimension. We've been watching it this week.
What a
and it's been
badass show.
quite
I really like it. It's
interesting.
getting better and better as it goes.
Yes. And then...
We've watched season 1 all the way up to episode 8.
Yeah, and then they've left us on this big, huge cliffhanger. You know, I just can't wait to see what happens in number 2, you know.
Which
They've left
now,
it
who knows
completely
when.
open for a series number 2. So, yeah, it's been advertised on the TV, so I thought maybe you guys, it might have just triggered a bit of a memory in you guys' brains. But, yeah, quite interesting.
I get chills when I hear that music. It's just something about that music is
Yeah,
badass.
and do you know where I got this link from? This guy that I went to school with, you know, probably however many years ago, 20 years ago or something. Never spoke to me on Facebook. He's been in my Facebook for years. Never, ever spoke to me. And then he just sent me this link, and I think maybe he just sent it to the wrong person. But anyway, he sent me that link, and, you know, I was like, all right, we'll check it out. How random was that?
And we did, and it's a damn good show. Not bad. Started off kind of slow. Wasn't sure about it for the first 2 episodes.
Debra says she watches that damn show.
I think maybe Sandy has too, by the looks of it. Oh shit!
Yeah, we was actually sat watching it last night, and we started singing along to the tune, going Yanki and the Brit, and that was it. We
I know it just kind of fell together, so that might be our closing song from now on. We're looking for a new one. And next week, we're probably going to do it again with another show. We'll see if we can't find a cool theme from something that we've watched. We love all those kind of shows. They're actually very cool, and it's nice to be able to watch them for free online. Don't have to pay for Netflix or any of that crap. So, very cool stuff. Well, I'm glad you guys played along. That was nice. Thanks for the calls. Sorry nobody got it. Like I said, next week we'll give it all a go again and see what happens. In the meantime, we're running out of time over here. We got about 27 minutes left there, boo-boo. Let's play some Ozzy Osbourne.
Back up the picnic basket.
Why don't you get on my picnic basket there, boo-boo?
Hey, there is that building in Texas?
What?
The big, giant picnic basket.
No, it's in Ohio.
Ohio.
And it's closed up, I think. It's an office building. I don't know if they tore it down or what.
Yeah, Randy showed me a building that's a big, huge, giant.
If you go online and search picnic basket building in Ohio, you'll see it. It used to be an office building, and it looked just like a picnic basket. It was pretty cool, actually. Boy, talk about timing. I'm fixing to make me a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, you're going to make me a ham one?
You want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'll chuck it in there. Well, we go through some bread, man. The fucking loaf of bread is gone again already. Time to get out the Italiano. Oh, this is good stuff right there, too, eh? That's the good stuff. So how's everybody doing tonight, man? What do we got left for timage here? About 22 minutes left to do some serious rocking. Contest is over. Missed your chance to win the clock. The theme was for Stranger Things, was the music theme from a show. Sorry, nobody won. There'll be next week. We'll do it again.
Damn good program.
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. What's going on tomorrow night? Country rock. Country night, I mean.
Yes, country
right?
night.
And then
tomorrow
Sunday,
night.
what are we doing Sunday? Is UTA here?
United Truckers of America, yes.
They'll be on Sunday. And, of course, I don't know if they're doing 3 hours or 2 hours like usual. Is that what
I
they're
think
doing?
it's 2 hours. They've not said. So,
All right. So we'll kick off the first
and
hour.
they have...
They have?
They have...
I almost said it like she does. They have.
UTA. Let me tell you guys who is coming on the show. And I've heard this guy's name before. And, let me just quickly... I'm just in the attic right now, just digging.
Right. Yes.
Now, that guy there, how do you say that guy's name?
What guy Rotwell?
He's going to be joining UTA, and he does some pretty damn good music.
Paul Marhofer.
Paul Marhofer. Yeah, he does some pretty damn good
Not
music.
Hofer.
And
he's kind of German there, I guess, yeah? Paul Marhofer?
Aye.
Und das ist der Paul Marhofer? Could be. I don't know if it's German. Swedish? Something
And
like that.
I forgot to mention earlier, Kelly told us that Adam, that was the drummer in the band Boomlights that was on the show earlier tonight, apparently Adam also did a bit of drumming for Lance Stinson, and we all know and love Lance Stinson over here.
That's right.
Yes.
And speaking of Lance, tomorrow night's country nights. Come by and jam some of that,
we
man.
will be playing some Lance songs. Oh,
That's
yes,
right.
we will.
That's right. So anyways, that's the story going on around here. Don't forget Joe is here Wednesday with the Hillbilly Express. And let's see, we'll go from there. In the meantime, what?
Sandy said that big picnic basket, they used to give tours. That basket was actually the plant where the baskets were made.
Yes, they did. And no, it was the offices. I don't think they actually made them in there, not in that building. That was the offices, from what I've read about the place. That's where the basket factory had their offices.
Giant picnic basket was bloody offices. I mean, what did they do in there all day? I often wonder that when we drive past Dallas. I think, what do they do in there all day?
Well, don't forget that whole building is not one office for one company. And the ones you see in Dallas, every floor's probably got a different company, or company takes up 2 floors or something. You'd be surprised how many people they have.
I tell you what, it's good It's good work for window cleaners. Oh my gosh, I should imagine by the time they get from the bottom to the top, it's time to start on the bottom again.
They're never out of work, that's for sure.
No.
And it can rain all at once and still doesn't get the grime off, so somebody's got to go up there and hang over the edge.
And they're always so shiny, those windows.
I've hung over the side of buildings like that, and it's pretty creepy shit, man, when you're on a scaffolding like that.
If you've got hungover, then stop drinking the beer.
Stop going on a scaffolding while you're drunk. That's the thing not to do.
Yeah.
Pretty messed up,
That'll
man.
stop you getting hungover.
When I used to cut down smokestacks, we were 600, 800,000
I wish you'd
feet
cut
in the
down
air.
your smokestacks. You're still smoking right
Can
now.
I finish a goddamn sentence over here?
Fag out.
Put your fag up your ass and shut up a minute. I never had anybody who cuts me off as much as you do. You're like a driver's in Dallas. Always cutting me off. Jeez. Now stop it a minute.
Ted wants to hear.
I don't care what Ted wants to hear. I'm talking over here.
It's the final countdown.
I fucking give up.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. Who the fuck am I over here? Just a fucking nobody. That's it. Lonely little old
Sandy
nobody.
said, no, it was the plant. I toured it. So she toured it. So
I just told you what I read. I assumed it was office space. What the fuck do I know? There was offices in there, though. Can guarantee that. I'm going to go look it up. I'm going to prove the old cranky pants wrong. You watch
Yeah,
me.
you do that.
You watch me. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Lift off! RTM Radio Network, Yankee and the Brit. We're talking about that basket building in Ohio where they made baskets and such ever.
What's a basket? Basket.
The Longaberger Company is an American manufacturer and distributor of handcrafted maple wood baskets and other home and lifestyle products. It was one of the primary employers in the area near Dresden, Ohio, with more than 8,200 employees and $1 billion in sales. Started in Dresden, the company is now headquartered in Newark, Ohio. A family-owned and operated business, the Longaberger Company was started by Dave Longaberger in 1973 and was taken over in 2013 by CVSL, Inc. It is currently led by John Rochon Jr., the son of John P. Rochon, founder and chairman of JR Networks and Richmont Holdings, whoever the hell they may be. There are currently fewer than 75 full-time and part-time employees. Approximately 30 of those still make baskets. A combination of a recession and changing tastes in home decor combined to send sales, which peaked in 2000 at $1 billion to about $100 million in 2012. Longaberger used direct marketing to sell products. The company had approximately 45,000 independent distributors called home consultants in the United States who sold Longaberger products directly to customers. The old Longaberger corporate headquarters on State Route 16 is a local landmark and a well-known example of novelty architecture, since it takes the shape of the company's biggest seller, the medium market basket. The 7-story, 180,000-square-foot building was designed by the Longaberger Company and executed by NBBJ and Corda Nemeth Engineering. The building opened in 1997. The basket handles weigh almost 150 tons and can be heated during cold weather to prevent ice damage. Originally, Dave Longaberger wanted all of the Longaberger buildings to be shaped like baskets, but only the headquarters was completed at the time of his death. The company stopped paying property taxes on the building at the end of 2014, and as of July 2016, intended to relocate all remaining employees to offices in nearby Frazeysburg. On May 5, 2015, it was announced that Tammy Longaberger, who led the Longaberger Company since her father died in 1999, had resigned as Chief Executive Officer and Director of the company. End of story. So there you go. So, yeah, I guess they did make them right there in the same building. So I'm sorry, Sandy. I was getting cranky, but...
And all that time you've been talking, you didn't have your mic switched on. Look at it.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Made you look.
I've about had enough
Made
of you.
you look, little twat.
Had enough of you. Been pissing with me all day long.
Ah.
Oh, the Yankee and the Brit, White Lion, hungry. Cinderella coming home. By request from Gunny. Good deal, man. I didn't know he liked that kind of music.
Yeah, Gunny from Truckers Had Enough. And don't forget, you can get your Truckers Had Enough T-shirts and hoodies and all sorts from the yankeeandthebrit.com, so check them out.
Yeah,
check
very
out
good
all
stuff.
our T-shirts too. We got loads of stuff out
Oh,
there
we got
now.
shirts coming out the
Shirts
ass. Man.
galore.
All kinds of good stuff. We can custom make you a shirt, whatever you want, clocks. You can rock out with your clock out, all kinds of cool
You
things.
can literally rock out.
We'll be
with your
posting more
clock out.
clock things here pretty soon. We're starting to get into those too. So
Yes, we've had
Might
quite a
wanna
bit of
check that
interest
out.
for clocks. So we
other
are
than
gonna
that,
go-
we are toast. We got to go,
Gone.
man.
Gone.
We are ding 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 ding. We are out of here, man. Thank you guys all again. Love you all. Sorry nobody won the contest.
Last and finally, we are the Yankee and the Brit. We are the Yankee and the Brit.
We are. We're gonna
Yankee
play
and the
it.
Brit. We are the Yankee and the Brit.
Yankee.
Yankee.
Brit.
All right.
Are we done?
Get us out of here.
Let's get
Yankee.
out of here. Say goodnight, Donna.
The Yankee.